Howdy there, everybody. John Suitepee here, and I hope you've all had a Merry Christmas. I've had an interesting Christmas of sorts, having to work on the day itself and the day before. But enough about my personal life. Let's get on with some 1Monster, as tonight we visit the Spook house. With 132 monsters and 6 secrets, blah blah. How do you like my Transylvanian accent? I won't be able to keep it up for very long. I need to disable auto-running by default. Anyway, this is Spook House. And interesting looking start, we can't actually fall down. We got some interesting looking custom textures being used here. Do we enter? And what kind of monster will lie inside? Nobody seemed to guess, although Drowkin apparently says he knew what it is, and it is the Spectre. That's right, our invisible friends once again making their appearance, but this time I think in a more appropriate environment, if I'm being honest. Mostly because it looks like it could be called dark spots instead of just basically being a open-ended area like Mausoleum was. Kind of digging this house's ambience. I see some textures from Hex and Heretic creeping again. Nope. To be careful here. This is where spectres will be a little more trickier. When not immediately visible, they actually blend into the background quite nicely at times. So, with these dark colours, I actually will have to pay attention to the surroundings. A much more fitting way of using the Spectre enemy. And about time as well. I felt that Mausoleum was a nice romp, but really you could just put pinkies in there and it would have achieved exactly the same effect. As that Spectre tried to be sneaky there, did not succeed. Need to pick up a bit of health and armor in this map as well if I can, but also we need to find the secret level. It's map 15, and unless I've been told otherwise... Uh-oh. Time for some company. I'm not expecting the secret map location to change, but I could be wrong. If it does turn out that I've already missed the secret level map, then I'll just go back to it at the end. But hopefully I'm going to get it tonight, in the Spook house. I think I might go for the super shotgun ammo, since there seems to be plenty of ammo for it, which is nice. Very, very nice. So a great comment last time by Alex the Average Kid, who basically said, that this series is quite educational about the enemies. Like a David Attenborough who beat the shit out of his specimens. And that's kind of what I'm going for, in truth. I'm kind of going for that, really, because I figured, well, it's 1Monster. There's not really much I can say about the levels, per se, after so long, because basically they're very nice visually designed, and it's all about one enemy type, so I figured, I might as well educate people about how the monsters work, as best as I can bullshit somewhat. I admittedly do not know everything about Doom, but I know a fair bit. At least I like to think I do. You be the judge. What more spectres coming up here? So, I shall continue my David Attenborough kicking arse rampages. Now, spectres themselves, you're probably wondering if you're kind of new to Doom, like, you know how the invisibility orb affects the player and makes shots circle around them or aim differently? You're probably wondering, does that work the same for the spectres themselves? Do shots curve around them? Do they act differently? And the answer is no, they actually don't. Which you might find a bit odd, really, considering the way the orb of invisibility works. But for whatever reason, spectres basically really are just plainly invisible pinkies. They don't gain any of the benefits of the orb invisibility whatsoever. They don't gain the ability to curve bullets around them, they don't get the ability to have shots fly off, they're pretty much just a texture swap. Which I suppose might be a bit surprising, but maybe not. Do you think spectres would be more tricky enemies if bullets did circle around them? If rockets steered off to the side for occasion? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I mean, I'd be kind of interested to see. Because otherwise, really, spectres are basically, as I said, they're just ambush units. And the only reason the bullets are curving here is because I'm aiming poorly. Trying to watch my back. Don't get flanked. there's a bloody table here. Bleh. Very nice atmosphere to this house. Ooh, I love this. Look at all these pillars. Lovely. So far, I haven't taken a single hit yet, which is good. Let's hope that keeps up, shall we? For the rest of the level. What else can I say about the spectres? I think I covered most of what I said about them last time, so I guess I'll carry on with some of the topic. What did you all get for Christmas? Myself? Well, aside from working on the day, I actually got myself a Kindle Fire, which I'm not so sure how good it is, to be honest. I'm gonna try something here. No. Probably switches. Not the case. I got a Kindle Fire as my main present. I'm not exactly sure what exactly a Kindle Fire can do, but apparently it's something of a cross between an iPad and a... well, oh, wait, this is getting early. Be mindful here of where we stand, I think. So, I need to test it out a little bit, but I really don't have any clue what the Kindle can do and can't do. My mum claims that it can play DVDs, which would be nice. I don't actually have a tablet of my own. So I think to get up there. I was actually going to jump. Jumping is probably not really the ideal thing for this one. Indeed. Aside from that, I got the usual sort of, you know, chocolates, money, cider. At least I drink cider anyway. You know, what did you all get? Did you get anything interesting? Perhaps you got a Wii U. Maybe in anticipation for Hyrule Warriors or some other game, perhaps. Maybe Super Mario 3D Land. Well, no, wait, that's the 3DS. Ow! Bloody Spectre. To think I was going for this entire level, not getting hit once, and then one lapse of concentration over the Nintendo later, I'm taking a nibble. Damn spectres. I'm gonna fish off the chink. Get out of here. Oh god, now we're going into the really dark spot. This is where things will get a little more tense, I think. Maybe you got a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One. Perhaps you've joined the next generation of the consoles. Wine cellar here. Maybe you'd like to tell me how you thought of the next generation consoles. Were they impressive? You got one. Oh god, getting flanked all sides here if I'm not careful. Maybe you got something else. Perhaps a camera, perhaps something not video game related. Maybe you got something you didn't like. Let me know what that was. If there's anything in particular. Try this. Machine gun, possible. Not really doing well on this old secret thing so far. I hope this secret level isn't too hard to find. Chain guns can be sort of effective against spectres, and pinkies in general. They do sort of slow them down a bit, but it depends whether you have the time and space to get away with the amount of bullets. I mean, they go down pretty easily, but it's whether you have the time to shoot one and finish it off with as many bullets as it requires, instead of actually trying to kill it fast. I mean, a super shotgun is still ideally king, but if you have no shotgun ammo, chain gun works nicely too, especially at range, especially if you want to, like, pick one off from a distance for later. Generally though, if you see pinkies or spectres in the distance, you really don't want to be targeting them in the first place, to be honest. Usually you want to be targeting anything but pinkies and demons at a long... sorry, pinkies and spectres at a long range. Ooh, I like the axes on display here. Reminds me of Blood, which is another game I need to play next year if I can get away with it. A double kill? Nah, I don't think it was. Ooh, got some nasty traps here. Spikes. Ooh, a guillotine. Oh, this is a morgue of some sort. This is very morbid. Very morbid indeed. Definitely a spook house. Spectacular. It really kind of complements the theme of these spectres running around. You know, like ghosts. Ghosts of the morgue. Ghost of the pinkies that may be lying here. I mean, isn't a pinky down the table? Perhaps these really are the ghosts of the pinkies that lie nearby. You never know. Shoot there. You can. Now a few shots off at those guys. Ooh, this little mouth here. Whoa. Greetings, mortal. Are you ready to die? What? The guy connected to all these spectres when I showed up. Blue skull get. Backpack. Oh man, I'm doing really terrible at finding these secrets, considering I'm supposed to find a secret level in this episode. Oh boy, can I actually get through this door? No, I can't. Oh good. I think I may have to do a pause and look for secrets. Definitely telling me I have to make an edit in this video, probably further down the line. But I really do like how this level complements the monster choice in this one, for once. Ooh, I think I just found another secret. Wooded morgue thing gave it away a bit there, which was nice and useful. So that's 2 down and 4 to go. Here's another one. Not really much else left in the level, to be honest, and this has been kind of easy. I mean, the atmosphere is definitely more suited for the pinkies, spectres now, but haven't really thrown them at me in any kind of challenging manner, but that's pretty much what I expect from 1Monster at this point. It's not a very challenging WOD, it's just about an idea. You know, create some visually easy levels based off 1Monster type. You know, there's nothing wrong with that per se. Better to at least have it be fun, rather than just, oh, this might be different, however. Very reminiscent of Quake, this. God, don't get teleported right here. Can help it. Uh-oh. We've let the mother world out. Oh boy. And you see with the trouble with the chain gun is that while you're picking one off, the other's going to flank you. So you ideally don't want to use it in a situation where you're going to get flanked if you can help it. But by all means, use it if you got nothing else. I mean, it probably would have been more effective than the shotgun somewhat in the original game. And that, my friends, appears to be that. We appear to have hit the end of the level, at least the normal level, but we're not going to leave the normal way. No sirree Bob, we are going to find the secret level now. This is actually pretty easy, but I like the theme of the level, so I'll let it off this time. Now then, we need to find our secret level. And get onto the secret map 24. I think, well, 31 actually, not 24. So now begins the tedious part, hunting for secrets. Where, oh, where will they be? I may have to do some editing where I just basically look around like an idiot for a while. We'll see. Come on. There'll be something here I can find, any kind of clue, any sort of hint. Do you try to change on the walls? No, it doesn't seem to be there. Man, hang on. Back up, back up. I saw something on the map then. Somewhere to the left. Oh. I thought it might be a reveal to a larger ramp, but it's actually not. That's disappointing. Anything else around here we can use? Nope. I'm just trying to look at the map itself at times to see if there's any clues, but nothing obvious sticking out there. Not at all. The secrets seem to be relatively well hid in the Spook house. Quite a small map by its own admission, really. This was not a very large map, but they did well to make it seem rather expansive. What's paying it to do with this library? The secret. It looks like the kind of place where it's like, run across these platforms, find things. Quickly. I hope it's not a timed one or something. Hello! Oh. Okay, well, at least we found the third secret. So, 3 down and 3 to go. Torch there. Nothing here. Hopefully we'll be able to find it just by complete luck. We'll bumble into it, hopefully, which will be nice. We can actually get inside these things. Nope. Seemingly not. This just confuses me more and more. Nope, not happening up here either. And there's still monsters left to kill, so there must be this secret must be guarded, whatever it is. Where to look for this secret level? What have I not checked out? Like, at all. I'm gonna try all of them, but nope. Where would I put my secret level if I was the designers of this spook house? Oh, where could it be? Alright, I think that's enough whooming and ahhing. I think it's time for an edit, so I'll be right back when I make some progress. Okay, I've made a little bit of progress since I found out that there's one secret. It seems to involve running out here, and you run all the way across. Oh, I fucked it up. Whoops. You can probably just hear the door opening then. It seems to run across there and then shoot that. It seems that running past maybe either over this altar or through this door, a secret switch appears on that wall, which reveals this backpack. So that's secret number 4 of 6, in any event. So at least there's that one out of the way, but there's still 2 to go, so I'll check back in another minute when I find another secret. Okay, I've also found the 5th secret now. Basically, it's this very dodgy barrel case here, which I guess I should have spotted the first time around, but if you press this in, it leads to this, which is full of skulls instead of wine barrels. And then some spectres show up, which are teleported in. And it's kind of a cool that transition, the way of which it turns from barrels to skulls. That's kind of a freaky little reveal right there. I wonder if I also did anything else around here. So I'm now down to just one last secret, which seems is going to house at least 16 spectres inside of it whenever I decide to find the final secret. Let's see if I can have a quick look over here. See if I can't find it in this area real quick. Might just be around here. Maybe let's try walking through this. Nope. Didn't quite work. Alright, I'll be right back as soon as I find the final secret then, guys. Alright, I'm back. And I think I might have found the way to the secret level. Turns out there's an entire room I've been sort of overlooking, and it's this key room here. It turns out that here, there's a switch. And it unleashes that door in this morgue area. Now, admittingly, I did have to use the IDDT code to look up where the actual secret was, but I didn't know how to get to it. But I was somewhat suspicious it was to do with this door for some reason, even before I actually saw it. So I basically found where the room was, and then just searched the room and, well, found it. So that's the secret. I was just checking if I'm over there. So I finally found my way into the secret level area. Eventually. Good thing I've edited out all the boring stuff, because this took me a fair few minutes to figure out. Oof, nasty. Lovely spec. Don't think there's any more switches for me to get, so we'll just have to find our way through here. We're going in. Oh. Okay, just open that up. Well, that's nice, I guess, but what is that meant to do? Now what? Oh god, this isn't over yet? Oh no. It seems we have to figure something else out now, just to get past this next bit, I think. Should I fire a rocket in there? Not quite. Not quite sure what's going on here. I've opened the door, but it seems to be you should proceed through here somehow, but how? Oh god. I thought this would be the end of this riddle, but it seems to be only the beginning. God damn it. Come on, monster. Come on, Spook House. I have to go see the Hobbit movie tonight. I don't want this to take too long. We got about 45 minutes left as at the time of this. Oh, God. Where do I go? How do I figure this shit out? What have I done wrong now? Oh, no. I'm not going to have to ID clip, am I, just to get to the secret level? No, there's got to be some way. Pop another save here, and I'll be right back again when I figure out this little secret. Okay, I'm back, and you know what? I'm not going to try and solve this. I've been stuck on this for 5 to 10 minutes, and I simply just don't have the time for this, so I'm just going to clip through. Basically, you're supposed to somehow activate this furnace. I'm not sure how, but basically it leads to here. You, sir, can get lowly stuffed. I have tried in vain to figure it out, but I have not the foggiest how you're supposed to get that to lower down. But in any event, that's how you get here. You go into the little furnace, and then you land on this place. So that's how you get past that, but I don't have a clue how. And I hate that kind of thing. I don't play Doom to solve puzzles. Sorry to shock you. I don't think anyone plays Doom to solve puzzles. I don't mind hidden switches, fine, but when you take it a bit too far, ooh, I don't like that so much. Maybe someone in the chat knows the way, however. Perhaps they'll be able to tell me how you get past that puzzle. Maybe Baron of Hell could even chime in and give me a hint. In any event, I'm sure it's not much of a big reveal, since I'm basically showing you the end product anyway. Which is this area. So we gotta wait for this time section to come down. Which is used in some levels to draw out the level a bit, a time elevator or whatnot. And that takes care of spectres 1 to 16 that remained in the level somewhat, which leads us to our secret exits. What a glorious and nice looking area this is, so let's go in. Okay, so we didn't quite get 100% on everything, but I assume the triggering the actual entrance would have been the final secret anyway. So that was the Spook House by Sausage and Ikea. A very visual treat. Nice horror-themed level. And at least it was appropriate for the spectres, in fairness. But it still wasn't all that challenging. I only got hit like maybe once, twice the entire time. I think I struggled more with finding the secret level than I did with killing the enemies. But all in all, a nice level. And now, let's see what's up the next time in the secret level. Castle Dorkenstein by the Dutch Devil. Oh yeah, this is the generic secret text from Doom 2. In case you wanted to see that. Basically, the original secret level of Doom 2 is a Wolfenstein themed level, and it seems that this one will be no exception. I think. Yep, next time in Castle Dorkenstein, we're going to be fighting Wolfenstein SS soldiers. So, what did you all think of Spook House? Did it scare you? Or did you think it could have used a bit more frightening gameplay? And did you know how to get past that furnace secret? Is it something really obvious I just overlooked? And what do you think's going to happen next time in Castle Dorkenstein, the secret level of 1Monster? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll catch you all next time for the secret level of 1Monster.wad. And now I'm off to watch the Hobbit take on a dragon. Maybe. We'll see. See you later, Doomers.